Ever knocked on wood to avoid tempting fate? Avoided walking under a ladder just in case? Don't worry, you're not alone. Superstitions, those quirky little beliefs that defy logic, are a universal phenomenon. From ancient civilizations to modern societies, people across cultures have held on to these beliefs, often with surprising passion. Why do we do it? Why do we cling to rituals and beliefs that seem, well, a bit irrational? It's a question that has fascinated anthropologists, psychologists, and even your average Joe like me. It turns out there's a lot more to superstition than meets the eye. Superstitions tap into our deepest fears and desires, offering a sense of control in an unpredictable world. They reflect our shared human experience, our need to find meaning and order in the chaos of life. So let's dig a little deeper, shall we? Let's explore the psychology behind superstition and see what makes these beliefs so enduring. Life can be unpredictable, right? One minute you're celebrating a win, the next you're getting soaked by an unexpected downpour. It's enough to make anyone feel a little powerless. That's where superstitions come in. Think about it. Wearing your lucky socks for a big game gives you a sense of control over the outcome, even if it's just an illusion. Avoiding black cats? Well, it helps keep those pesky bad luck gremlins at bay, or so the thinking goes.
Psychologists call this the illusion of control. When we perform a ritual or avoid certain actions, it creates a sense that we're influencing the odds in our favor, even if it's just a placebo effect. And you know what? Sometimes just feeling in control can be enough to boost our confidence and performance.
Our brains are wired to find patterns. It's how we make sense of the world, learn from experience, and avoid danger. But this amazing ability can also lead us down some strange paths, like seeing a correlation where none exists. Remember that time you aced a test after forgetting to study? You might have attributed your success to not stressing over the material when it was probably just dumb luck. But our brains, eager to find patterns, might have latched onto that not studying thing as a success strategy. Voila, a new superstition is born.
This tendency is amplified when we are dealing with uncertainty or high stakes. The more important something is to us, the more likely we are to see connections and attribute meaning to random events. So yeah, that big job interview, you bet you're wearing your lucky tie.
Okay, so a little superstition probably won't hurt, but sometimes these beliefs can become problematic, leading to anxiety, avoidance behaviors, and even poor decision-making.
Imagine someone refusing to leave the house on Friday the 13th because they're convinced something terrible will happen. That's not exactly conducive to a happy, fulfilling life, is it?
In extreme cases, superstitions can fuel obsessive-compulsive disorder or OCD, or contribute to gambling addiction, as people become convinced that certain rituals or lucky charms will guarantee a win. So it's important to recognize when a harmless belief crosses the line into something more serious. Now, before we write off all superstitions as irrational nonsense, let's consider their potential benefits.
For one, they can provide a sense of comfort and security, especially during times of stress or uncertainty. Think of them as a psychological safety blanket.
They might not have any real power, but they can offer a feeling of control and predictability in a world that often feels chaotic.
Plus, superstitions can be a fun and harmless way to connect with others and share in a bit of cultural tradition. Who doesn't love a good luck charm or a pre-game ritual?
As long as these beliefs don't control our lives or cause harm, a little superstition can add a touch of whimsy and fun to our everyday routines.
Well, like most things in life, it's complicated. Superstitions are a mixed bag. They reflect our deepest fears and desires, our need to find meaning in a random world.
On the one hand, they can offer comfort, boost confidence, and connect us with others. On the other hand, they can fuel anxiety, lead to avoidance behaviors, and even contribute to more serious problems.
The key, as with most things, is balance. Enjoy the harmless fun of knocking on wood or crossing your fingers, but recognize when a belief starts to control your life or cause you distress.
Remember, you are the master of your own destiny, lucky socks or not. So go out there and create your own luck.